And now, allow me to let one of my favorite accounts on TikTok, a woman who is a retired teacher herself, explain to you the importance of the Department of Education.
I read, highlighted, and annotated a document I never wanted to read so that I could be informed about the dire consequences of what would happen if the Department of Education was eliminated or even dismantled. I made 4 videos about it this summer. I answered all of your comments on the videos, and I still had people say, "You're fear-mongering, it's not going to happen, it won't be that bad, I want it to happen." All right, so we're on the precipice. Let's talk about the effects of dismantling the Department of Education. All right, so let's go through it. First, anti-public school politicians are pushing the myth that returning power to the states is a good thing. But here's a few reasons why that's false. First, this isn't about getting education back to the states. It's about dismantling it for privatization. I talked about it all summer, and I also talked about it when I went over voucher programs. Second, states rely on billions in federal education funding, especially for low-income schools and special education and career training. Dismantling the Department of Education means programs like Title I and IDEA are at risk, shifting the burden to states that may not have the resources to fill the gap. And here's another one that's a big deal. The quality of a student's education shouldn't depend on the political shifts in state legislatures. Department of Education helps maintain consistency across the country, so a student in Mississippi has the same shot at success as a student in Minnesota. And the last one, for now. The idea that the federal government runs schools is a myth. Local districts and states make most decisions about curriculum, standards, and policies. The Department of Education simply provides funding, guidance, and protections to ensure schools serve all students fairly. Dismantling it doesn't empower states. It just weakens the schools. Please, by all means, feel free to look into this for yourself. If the Department of Education were dismantled, states would lose access to these critical federal funds, leading to massive funding cuts for public schools, special education, and low-income student support. When educators don't have a seat at the table, unelected billionaires make the decisions for educators and our students. Please text Town Hall to 48744 to learn more about what it can really mean to gut the Department of Education.
Education is yet another area, like medicine, science, law, where for whatever reason, the far right wing in this country no longer wants to listen to the experts, to the men and women who went to school for the better part of a decade and a half to become experts in their field. Let's listen to the educators on this.